For all your wrestling figure needs, check out ringsidecollectibles.com.
Like wrestling? Tune into The Rack Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern on wildtalkradio.com.
Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Figure Wednesday. Today I will be reviewing the Mattel WWE Best of 2013 Kaitlyn figure. This is the 2013 basic line, which is basically a combination of just a bunch of figures from past series into one that Mattel felt was some of the best figures, and then they threw Kaitlyn in there. This was her very first figure since they didn't really know where to put her after pulling her from another series, so this is where she was thrown into. So let's take a look at her up close in the packaging. As you can see, there's the WWE logo there. It says first time in the line. It's a picture of Kaitlyn. It says Kaitlyn here, and then there's the Mattel Best of 2013 logo there. And there's Kaitlyn here in a standard pose. Looking at the back, you can see the WWE logo. It says Kaitlyn. There's a larger image of her there, and a larger image of the Mattel Best of 2013 logo. It says collect Mattel's Best of 2013. Also in the set is Tenzai, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, and Rey Mysterio. Pictured is a raw basic ring with a basic John Cena standing in it, as well as company information at the bottom. So now let's take a look at her fresh out of the package. Alright guys, so here we have the Best of 2013 Kaitlyn figure fresh out of the package. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty cool figure. It's a nice very first figure of her. Her hair looks a little silly to me, to be honest. But otherwise, I like it a lot. I mean, it is an elite figure of Kaitlyn. It's nice. Has a detail where it's necessary. I just wish her hair looked a little bit different. So maybe her future figures after Basic 36, which is basically a repaint of this one, will be a little different with a newer head sculpt. But otherwise, it's a good one to start her off with. So that being said, let's take a look at her up close. As you can see here, here's Kaitlyn with her new head scan. Her first head scan, I should say. You can see all the detail in her hair with the black and blonde. So that's kind of cool. All the detail there. There's a ball jointed head that goes up and down, as you can see. It's restricted a bit by her hair, but you could turn it left and right as well. Going down to her torso, you can see she's got her brown vest with the silver buttons and like zipper or whatever that is in the center there. Then she has a typical chest joint that all the diva figures have, so you can move her left and right like that, as well as up and down. So it's like an elite figure like all the divas are. And this is molded on, it's not painted, so it feels like she's actually wearing a vest. So you can see the collar and everything like that. Goes all the way up around her neck. You can see that there. Going around. And then, yeah. Pretty cool. Looking at her shoulders, she has ball jointed shoulders. Go up and down as well as outward. She has swiveled bicep joints, typical elbow joints. She has her painted black hand/wrist tape and swivel wrist joints. She does not have a wrist joint that goes up and down because it is a diva figure and their articulation would be too flimsy since her hands are so thin, so it'd be too fragile. So Mattel didn't do that with them. But you can see she has an open hand here, closed hand here. So that's all the detail in her gloves, wrist tape, whatever you really want to consider it. Going down to her lower torso, you can see her belly button here. She has a swivel waist joint. She has her molded belt, and the buckle is painted, which is nice. I know Mattel doesn't always paint the buckle on it, but you can see the loops in her pants and stuff that go all the way around. The wrinkles on her bottom there and everything. So it really looks like she's wearing pants, which is cool. And she has a swivel thigh joint. Then going down to her knees, she just has a standard knee joints like all basics have. She doesn't have double jointed knees. None of the diva figures do. Once again, because they're a lot thinner, so the articulation would probably be more fragile and flimsy. And you can see the wrinkles in her pants there. And going down to her boots, she has a swivel boot joint, see the laces in her boots and the typical ankle joints that go up and down. And yeah, that's Kaitlyn. It's a cool figure. Like I said, she was pretty hard to find. If you missed this one, you could get her new basic 36 figure, which I haven't found yet. Maybe by the time you see this review, I will have seen it. Or have it, I should say. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like Wrestling Figure Wednesday on Facebook to suggest future reviews you'd like to see me do. I will see you next week. Thanks.